All right, welcome back to the Opening Kickoff, your new favorite show to watch every week to kick off your NFL week. I'm continuing my dominance.
I don't even give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, you do.
I literally don't. I picked the Raiders and the Browns.
How good would it feel, though, on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 is Vikings. Let's say they're playoff eligible. They come back, win a Super Bowl. That's that feeling.
That's what 10 is.
You coming back and beating me in this competition. How'd that?
Oh, like a 7 or an 8.
Really?
Yeah, but it's definitely not possible. Like I'm saying, I care that I'm losing, obviously, but like, I
don't think you've beaten me 1 week, bro. It's like it's actually crazy. Like
no, I beat you like a couple weeks ago one time.
Oh,
I think I beat you.
Yeah, you did.
I think I've beaten you like once, maybe twice, but it's been a bad year for me.
Yeah. Speaking of,
I think I try to get too fancy sometimes.
Maybe you just overthink it sometimes.
I know. Sometimes the gut just takes over.
But sometimes we underthought it. Like, we did not even think about the cold game for the Miami. Because when I saw Tua blowing cold breath, I was like, they lost.
I know. I didn't even think about it.
You know, in their last 14 games under 40-degree weather, the Dolphins have lost.
Well, no, because the week prior, they played in a cold game and they won. Who did they play?
It wasn't under 40 then.
It definitely was, because they were talking about how Tua broke his streak. Because it was like, this team was undefeated against this team, but Tua was defeated. And who did they play last week? They won.
Hold on. Bro. Am I freaking an idiot?
Or maybe they were on a bye.
Oh, Panthers Saints. Wait. Oh, that was Dolphins. Okay, hold on. That's why. Dolphins Jets.
Yeah, when they played the Jets.
It was cold?
It was cold.
Under 40?
I mean, they were saying that he broke his streak of cold games, so I would imagine.
It was like this.
They wouldn't have called it a cold game if it was.
Imagine it was like 42, and so like he broke his streak under 45 or some shit.
Maybe.
But either way, let's go ahead and get into the games this week. We can get into. I'm wearing a Rams jersey, but I'm obviously a diehard Buccaneers fan. Maddox is a diehard Vikings fan. Or sorry, I want to say diehard Buccaneers fan. I'm a diehard Baker Mayfield fan, but that causes me to be a diehard Bucks fans. Holy fucking shit! We got a rant.
We got a rant?
We got a rant about this, bro. It's frustrating. Really, really frustrating. Baker Mayfield.
Oh, Thursday Night Football. I was so confused. Yeah.
Yeah.
3rd and 28.
Yeah, ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous.
Honestly, you know what I think is worse than giving up the 3rd and 28 was y'all not running the ball on 2nd down and take it to the 2-minute warning. Like,
nah, I like the aggressiveness.
If you run the ball, it's a guarantee. They had no timeouts. You could take it down to the 2-minute warning, and then you get 40 more seconds of runoff on 3rd down, assuming you complete the pass. Y'all threw an incompletion on 2nd down and keep like. That was bad. That was bad.
I don't hate it, but
I hate
it. The fact, dude, Maddox, they were down fucking 14, went for 2, didn't get it, went for 2 the second time, didn't get it, and we still lost off a game-winning field goal. They drove on us before half 2. Todd Bowles cannot, bro, call a 2-minute defense to save his goddamn fucking life, bro.
I don't know what the exact number is, but they had like 15 more penalties than y'all or some number like that. And it was like they're the first team ever to have.
It was the most penalties in a game since 2019.
So they were the first team ever to have that amount of more penalties than the other team and be trailing by 14 and win the game.
It was unacceptable.
Like, I even texted you during the game. I was like, this is kind of Falcons versus refs. And y'all still didn't win.
No, we got, I mean,
most of the foul, like, penalties, like, obviously, I'm not saying they were bad calls. Like, a lot of the penalties should have been called. But
I'm sorry, I don't think the Falcons are a good team. I think Kirk Cousins
owns y'all.
Owns all. 30 of 44, 373, 3 tuds. Sacked 1 goddamn fucking time. Like, it's just unacceptable. We can't generate pass rush to save our life.
And no Drake London this game.
No Drake London this game. I think I have to say something. Bijan, probably the most talented NFL player in the league, no doubt.
I think if he was in a system that would utilize like his
he's insane
touching of the ball, he would be the best.
He's like the Puka Nacua of running backs, kind of, you know?
Yeah.
Where like when you watch him, you're just like, what the fuck,
I feel like we're in a
bro?
really cool era of running backs right now, where it's kind of hard to say who the best running back is. Because last year we had Saquon rush for 2,000, but this year Jahmyr Gibbs is going off, Devon Achane's going off, Bijan's going off. Like, we kind of have the new wave of running backs coming in.
It is, yeah. The top 3 right now are those guys.
And Saquon are kind of, having repeating their last season.
The top 3 is just who you said. I love that Devon Achane's up there, bro. I love Devon Achane.
Yeah, I like Achane a lot, bro.
But so Baker Mayfield had that crucial pick, bro. Like, even as a diehard Baker fan, that was bad. He'll take it. People need to shut the fuck up about him being antsy in the pocket. Our 3 starting guards are out, so our backup guard, our 3rd string guards on one side, our 2nd string guards on the other side, we're constantly getting pressure up the middle. That's what causing Baker to be antsy. It's a little bit of both. I think
that we like to talk about Baker and if he's top 10, yada, yada, stuff like that. I feel like if you want to be a top 10 quarterback when you do have a clean, like top 10 quarterbacks don't scramble out of a clean pocket. That's what I'll say.
Don't rage bait me right now.
No, I'm not even rage baiting. I'm saying I'm not saying Baker's not top 10, but I'm saying it's very un-Baker like to have a clean pocket and not take.
He was sacked sacked 5 times though.
But I'm saying
a lot of those sacks.
How many of those are on Baker though?
1 maybe.
I'd say more than that. But also like a lot of the pressures he's getting. Like I just feel like if you have a clean pocket in a game where your offensive line's struggling and is injured, you should take advantage of the clean pocket.
You know what it is? So this is my sole opinion. Maybe this is just my biased opinion. I think Baker got sacked a lot more this game because he is going down a lot more because he can't, bro. Like, he can't run it. Like, he's kind of like in Tua mode a little bit, not that bad. But where our team is like, it is not worth this game, is not worth it right now for you to fuck your season up, right?
I think... So first and foremost, I think this game proved more than any game this season, even though we've been talking about it forever, that Todd Bowles needs to be fired ASAP. Maybe not ASAP, like don't fire him this season, but by the end of the year, like y'all need a new head coach.
Liam Cohen's 10-4, by the way.
Your homework. But,
that makes me Maddox.
Hey, imagine your team, imagine your quarterback was getting put on other quarterbacks' faces and you got to watch your team's last quarterback go win a bunch of games with Seattle. That's how I feel. Welcome to my world.
No, but what was I not advocating like the whole time? Right. Sign Liam Cohen. Like, come on, we can't let Liam Cohen
What I
go.
want to say after that is, statistically, it's not the case, but from like a viewer standpoint, I think this was, in my opinion, one of Baker's worst games of the season.
Yeah,
I think
I wouldn't disagree.
The hospital ball to Mike Evans was pretty bad. The evading clean pockets, the interception was really bad. Like, it just wasn't a great game from Baker, but at the end of the day, y'all still had the opportunity to win the game, and it's, as a head coach, it is your job to not choke in that position. I feel like Baker's been carrying Todd Bowles for 3 years straight, and the one time Baker's struggling and needs Todd Bowles on his side, Todd Bowles can't come through for him. So
since Baker has torn his fucking shoulder, has Todd Bowles bailed him out once? Yes, against the Cardinals. That is it.
The Cardinals?
We beat the Cardinals. That's the only team we've beaten since our bye week, the Cardinals. Since Baker
I don't even remember y'all playing the Cardinals.
Yeah, bro, and we barely beat the Cardinals.
Why do I not remember that?
Dude, like, literally, it's pathetic that, like, here's the thing.
Okay, I know,
Baker is playing
cool.
on a hurt shoulder. You can't expect every game. Here's the thing. He is still Baker Mayfield. He needs to play Baker Mayfield level.
Yeah.
Baker would say that. But also, our head coach is a defensive fucking coach.
Giving up a 3rd and 28. Or they didn't give up the 3rd and 28, but it was 3rd and 28.
Jeremy McCoy said, according to certain good insights, and, he's almost best friends with Levante David, is what a lot of the, people in the Tampa Bay area is kind of speculating is it's a teammate issue. Like, there's a lot of teammate issues, and you saw Devontae David and Vita Vea chewing out Hassan Reddick, and there's shit like that of him showing up late and all that.
I thought Hassan Reddick was going to be great for y'all,
yeah, he hasn't done nothing for us. Yaya Diaby is so disappointing. Like, it's just so frustrating. We have 2 of the dog shit. Chris Broswell fucking is dog shit.
It's kind of like what we talked about last week.
But here's the thing. Or is Todd Bowles shit? Is imagine Jamel Dean on a different... Jamel Dean might actually go to a different team.
I never thought Jamel Dean was bad.
No, I know. But I'm saying Jamel Dean might actually be the best fucking corner in the league.
But he's playing on Todd Bowles.
But he's playing on a Todd Bowles defense where he's constantly like.
No, I even texted you during the game. They said something about like Kirk Cousins going up against this tough Todd Bowles defense. I was like, why are they saying that as if it's a compliment anymore? Like, Todd Bowles hasn't had a good defense in years.
Yeah, man.
But I also feel like it's like we talked about last week, how I feel like whenever all y'all's receivers went down and Egbuka started breaking out, nobody was batting an eye at the draft pick anymore. But I think we've kind of reached a point where it's like this
Emeka has stepped up this game, bro.
This defense
Emeka had a great game.
But
for
y'all's
us.
defense and the pass rush especially, which is arguably one of the most important things you can have on an NFL team, is just so bad. Like,
it's bad, bro.
That first-round pick could have been used to address the D-line. It could have been traded for a pass rusher.
Okay.
I don't know. I think the Egbuka
we could have drafted.
I think Egbuka was the wrong pick.
Yeah. No, there was a thing, and it was like somebody like.
Even Jahad Campbell, I think.
Somebody blamed Baker, and they said, Baker Mayfield is our quarterback. We're number this and this in run defense. We're number this and this in pass defense. We're the worst defense on 3rd down. We're the worst red zone. Like, put up all these stats, and it's like, that's on a head coach, not on a quarterback.
And a defensive-minded head coach.
Defensive-minded head coach. When you let Liam Cohen, bro, you let Dave Canales go. And I'm not that big of a Dave Canales. I like Dave Canales. I think Liam Cohen is like, Liam Cohen is going to be a Sean McVay, a Kevin O'Connell, who's the fuck is the guy for the 49ers? I keep thinking Shanahan. I kept thinking Juszczyk. I don't know why. But yeah, let's just stop talking about the game for that pisses me off. I am gonna say this is good. People are gonna doubt Baker Mayfield, bro. going into like, you
Feel
know what
like
I'm
they've been
saying?
starting to doubt him the last few weeks. So
Maybe that's good. Maybe Baker playing pissed off might be good. Baker, bro, I love you. Let's fucking beat the Panthers. If we beat the Panthers, bro, I think
y'all still control your own path. You just have to beat the
we
Panthers.
we control our own path. All we got to do is like we control our path. We don't got to hope for other shit. We just got to win.
Yep, exactly.
That's a great place to be in.
There's my team.
So
Is still in the
frustrating,
playoff
bro.
race.
Okay, Ravens Bengals next game. Joe Burrow, man,
Dude, shit show.
shit show.
Did you
Yeah,
see what he said after the game? He said, "There's not an NFL team in the league that would have won if I was playing quarterback for them
real,
today."
bro.
Like honestly, I can respect that. Like if you play like shit, go up there and admit you play like shit. Like this was rough. Jamar Chase, of course, still got his 20 targets. So
So I honestly, there's not much even to talk about this game. Zay Flowers finally played a decent game.
what's crazy is Zay Flowers still had like crucial drops. Like
He did have
Zay
crucial
Flowers
drops.
either is gonna run like the crispiest, like cuttiest routes and make crazy catches, or he's just gonna drop the ball. There's no in between.
So I guess this is the only thing I want to talk about for this game because this game was kind of boring. Joe Burrow's whole debacle about his mental health, maybe, and all that. What do you think about all that?
Bro, first off, give me like 5 seconds to say this. People are like rumoring that he's going to Minnesota next year. Shut the fuck up. That's not happening. I mean, man, if he's really, he said if he's going to keep playing, he needs to be happy. I don't know if this is a Cincinnati issue. I don't know if it's just a football as a whole issue. I don't know.
It wasn't a Cincinnati issue, but he could be lying.
Yeah, it may just be kind of like Andrew Luck. Like, it must suck being one of the best quarterbacks in the league and constantly dealing with injuries and constantly not winning enough.
And no, like he said, like
And Andrew Luck was winning, too.
rehab, you grind your ass off to rehab, come back,
And lose.
get hurt again, lose.
Yeah.
You know, like that has to be so frustrating, man.
And last year, he got to be fully healthy, was probably the best quarterback in the league last year, and they couldn't win.
Dude, he had one of the best quarterback seasons ever last year, bro.
Yeah,
like
and
people,
they were out of the playoffs.
if
Like,
he,
I don't blame Joe Burrow for being unhappy,
yeah, man, I love Joe Burrow. You know, like
For Joe Burrow's sake, I know he probably loves Cincy and he got his receivers paid, but like for his sake, I would love to go see him.
All right,
somewhere
would
else
you
that's gonna
send-
care about him? No.
all right,
I
Zach
don't want him.
Zach Taylor calls. Ding, 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 he calls Kevin O'Connell. I want JJ and 2 first.
No,
and I'll give you Joe Burrow.
Giving up, if we get Joe
Would it be
Burrow,
worth it?
means nothing if we don't have Justin Jefferson, bro.
No. I want JJ McCarthy and 2
Bro,
first.
but JJ McCarthy's the best quarterback to ever touch a football, bro.
I know you say that, but be dead ass for a second. JJ McCarthy and 2 first. I think that's an even
I don't
ass
think we
trade,
could
bro.
even afford that.
Let's just say you could. Would you do it?
I can't. Obviously, realistically, that would be the right move. but
Yeah.
you
love JJ too much.
I love JJ, bro. He's my
Do you
guy.
think Kevin O'Connell loves him too? I think you have to.
I think he does.
I think, dude, because I would want like JJ McCarthy's the guy like you want to coach, right? Like John Gruden like would love that kind of guy. Is what I would kind of say. But man, Joe Burrow, we love you. Go to the Vikings. That'd be sick, bro. Honestly.
I mean, it would be a really good day for me, but it would also be.
What?
like-
Okay. What's it?
I just love JJ, bro. Here's what I think is gonna happen. First off, what I really think is gonna happen is he's gonna stay in Cincinnati, and this shit's just gonna continue to happen, in my opinion. If there's any possible scenario where he is on a different team next year, this is the only one.
Miami?
Stafford retires.
Oh yeah, they trade their
the
2
Rams
first.
have 2 first-round picks this year. They give up their first for next year as well. They trade 3 first, and they get Joe Burrow.
How did the Bengals say no to that, bro?
Because Joe Burrow is fucking goated.
I know, but like,
I feel like Cincy is just it's been a thing forever. They just refuse to treat their players the right way. They refuse to build around the players that they do get fortunate enough to have. And it's nothing new. This has been going on for decades now. And it's kind of just ridiculous. Like, you have arguably the best receiver in the league. You have a top 3 quarterback in the league. And you just continue to not be able to succeed, whether it's due to injuries because you won't give them a good offensive line, or whether it's due to last year where you had the best quarterbacks, one of the best quarterback seasons ever, and you can't win games because your defense is averaging
I can't think.
30 points
I can't
allowed
think.
per game.
So people like say Joe Burrow's like the Andrew Luck, but like there wasn't like a.
Andrew Luck was winning games.
I know was going to the playoffs consistently. There's not a quarterback, bro, who is genuinely a top 3 quarterback in the NFL talent wise,
And just doesn't make the playoffs.
and doesn't make the playoffs. I can't think of
It's
anybody.
ridiculous,
Can we
man.
think of anybody? Come on. I can't
I mean, Mahomes this year.
for the first year ever.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like
No,
like
consistent.
out
I
of the
genuinely-
Brady,
I genuinely
Breeze,
can't.
out of the Brady, Breeze, Matt Ryan, all those like era, like I can't think of
Yeah,
anybody,
but
bro.
Matt Ryan, I mean, they missed the playoffs a few times, but I mean,
But Matt Ryan was never
Matt
Joe
Ryan's
Burrow.
no Joe Burrow. Like, he wasn't MVP.
Was 2016 MVP. Very true. But yeah, we can go ahead and move on for that. And then Raiders Eagles. That's a pretty simple game. You picked the Raiders, so you're just kind of dumb.
Well, okay, I obviously didn't actually think the Raiders were going to win. Also, I'm going to keep it a stack. I knew Geno was going through an injury. Had zero clue Kenny Pickett was supposed to start that game. I still would have picked the Raiders anyways just because I was just praying. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of a good bounce back game for Philly. Like they've been struggling recently. AJ Brown has 100 yards for 3 games over the last 4 and has like a touchdown in each of them, so that's good for him at least. But yeah, I mean they're missing Kellen Moore, bro. That's for sure.
Yeah, there's not. Yeah, they are missing Kellen Moore. And
Kenny
dude,
Pickett was ass.
and Kellen Moore's cooking, bro. Kellen Moore's
Kenny
cooking.
Pickett was like the first quarterback ever to throw like 64 yards or less. 64 is what he had. 64 yards or less in an NFL game with 15 completions.
Fuck. I think, dude.
I will say I feel for Kenny Pickett though because he had to be in a Matt Canada offense forever.
I think I got a statement.
What?
I think Pete Carroll's. I think he's washed, bro.
I mean, no, yeah, for sure. And they're definitely their new OC, whoever came in as interim. He even said himself, he was like, "This is still Chip Kelly and Pete Carroll's offense. Like, I'm just here trying to do my best, but like, it's still their offense at the end of the day because that's the offense."
I love Pete Carroll, bro, but like, dude, is he like Joe Biden and Trump at this point, where he's Joe Biden and Trump at this point, where you're like, dude, you're just too old, bro.
Yeah.
You're just too old. Cardinals Texans, another game where it's like the Cardinals had no chance at Texans.
Dude, I think the Texans are going to be like, you don't want to play them in the playoffs, bro. The offense is starting to click. They have the best defense in the league. Like, this team is scary.
If the Jaguars keep winning, the Texans, I think they still got the wild card as of now, right? We'll talk about that later. We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. That's why I want to look into all that later.
If it ended right now, I think they're like the 7 seed.
That's fun. Man, the Chargers versus Chiefs. The Chargers knocked the Chiefs out of the playoffs. I don't think even if Mahomes probably doesn't tear his ACL,
It definitely would have been closer. It would have been interesting, but they didn't deserve to win that game by any means, you know?
Prayers up for Mahomes, bro.
Yeah, that sucks
sad.
to see. Like, we can talk about the Packers later, but 2 no-contact ACL injuries, like, it just sucks to see. You just don't want to see that. Like,
It sucks to see, bro.
I hope he has a speedy recovery. We've talked about this, me and you. Like, I feel like a lot of people are super happy that Chiefs aren't in the playoffs this year just because it's something different. But me personally, like, I like witnessing greatness. Like, I want to watch the Chiefs play in the playoffs personally. Like, the playoffs are more fun when the Chiefs are in it. So
I never once rooted against the Patriots, bro, if they were in a Super Bowl. Just because it's like
sucks, it sucks knowing the Chiefs aren't going to be in the playoffs, which I know is what a lot of people just don't think, but that's personally what I think.
It sucks.
Yeah. Hopefully he recovers fast.
No, did you see all like there's a thing, it's like everybody's celebrating the Chiefs not making the playoffs, but y'all are just gonna give Mahomes Jeremiah Smith next year.
True.
And it's like, dude, because they will absolutely, bro. They're gonna get the highest draft pick they've had in how many years, bro?
Like 10 plus.
Dude, they need to tank. You're not in the playoffs.
I think they made the playoffs 10 years in a row.
They need to tank.
I mean, I don't even think they have to try to with Gardner Minshew out there, bro.
Dude, that pissed me off. That was such a dumbass fucking pick, bro.
And they were in field goal range, by the way. Like, it would have been a long field goal, but they were in field goal range. And it was a 3-point game, mind you.
I know, they should have just handed the ball off to Kareem Hunt till, like, you know what I'm saying?
Hand the ball off and go to OT at least instead of...
Yeah, bro.
I mean, realistically, it's kind of an Andy Reid thing. You had Gardner Minshew come in and you made him throw the ball 4 times in a row once you're in field goal range. Like, this is your backup quarterback. Maybe don't...
Chad Henne would have pulled it off, bro.
Anything's possible.
Dude, he beat the Browns that one. That's so sad. But next game, Bills-Patriots. Drake May collapse. I'm just kidding. He didn't actually collapse. Dude, honestly, I'm mad about my team choking in a divisional game.
Oh, yeah.
This shit sucks.
I will say, obviously, it's not a good look to choke
But they
a game
did it
like
to the
this.
Bills. We did it to the Falcons, bro. Actually,
It's not a good look to choke a game like this, but I will say them playing competitively with a team like the Bills almost makes me, like, believe the hype around them a little bit more. Because the first game against the Bills, like, obviously I gave them credit for it, but I wanted to see them. Like, they had a really good stretch of games there after Buffalo where it was just kind of easy teams they were winning against, and I wanted to see them go against some real competition, and they did. And although they blew a big lead, it was still a very close game. So I still like the Patriots a lot.
You know what worries me about the fucking Patriots? Guess who their leading receiver was this game?
Booty.
Mac Hollins.
Hey, but he showed up with no shirt and no shoes. So
he was wearing like sweatpants underneath. Like, that's the thing. He was like, they told me I couldn't wear I had to wear a shirt, and he wore like the tiniest shirt, and he was like showing like, you know, doing that.
Yeah.
But he was wearing sweatpants under his pants. Everybody's like, what the fuck's the purpose of the sweatpants then?
I don't know. I think, I mean, they're about to get Milton Williams back. He's about to come off IR this next week, so we'll probably see him within the next couple weeks. And their run defense has been bad since Milton Williams has been gone. And they weren't nearly as bad when he was there, so that'll be good to see for them for sure. But this is a great game for Buffalo.
Bro, Trayvon Henderson's good, bro.
Bro, he's really good.
Dude, Trayvon Henderson and Quinshon Judkins were on the same fucking team.
That's ridiculous.
Isn't that ridiculous, bro? No wonder they won the fucking national championship last year. Jets, Jaguars. Dude, Jaguars are pretty good, bro.
Bro, Trevor Lawrence had like 6 total touchdowns this game and like 300 passing yards.
I know this was a Trevor Lawrence. By the way,
Fuck the Jags, by the way.
fuck you, by the way.
What did I do?
Our fantasy game?
What am I supposed to do? Just not win?
No.
I didn't
That
like
was
tell
bullshit.
them to score a
That was
bunch of
bullshit.
touchdowns.
Travis Etienne had 3 receiving
Yeah,
touchdowns.
Lennon's losing
bro.
by 90 to me in fantasy in the playoffs right
How
now.
funny would it be if I beat you, bro?
I'm telling you, just take everyone out of your lineup and give up now so you don't even
Okay.
worry about it.
10 out of 10 madness is the Vikings
10.
losing
No,
a
10.
Super Bowl.
If I lose to you, I'm going to be 10 mad.
10 out of 10 mad.
I'm going to be so pissed.
Oh,
But it's not going to happen.
I hope, dude. I hope it happens.
And what's fortunate for me, or I guess
Like,
not-
what if Jenny and Saquon both like have 50 bombers?
So I have McCaffrey and Nico Collins against you, but I'm playing against McCaffrey and Nico Collins in the other league where my lead is way smaller. So I
Yeah.
need them to just not do shit because you're not coming back anyway. So I'm not worried about that.
I'm coming back.
So they need to not do shit this week, and then I'm gonna win in both leagues, and I'm gonna be in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no,
in
that was
both leagues
bullshit,
again.
bro. That was such bullshit, bro.
I didn't do anything.
Dude,
You know, I
everybody
I
are-
DM'd him on St. Brown and told him that I love him and he's the GOAT.
Did you ever DM him, hating him for a bet?
No. But I
Shout
thought
out.
about it. I was like, I've DM'd one player ever about selling a bet. I was like, you know what? I need to start trading them right whenever they come through for me.
Who'd you DM for a
Trevor
bet?
Lawrence.
Oh, yeah. Commanders Giants, the battle of the mid.
By the way, I didn't say anything super hateful. I just told him to send me $40 because he lost my parlay. That was all I did.
Which he should have.
Yeah, exactly. You're a millionaire. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, this game was boring
What
as
game was
fuck. Giants, commies. You know what is funny?
I didn't really watch this game at all.
Yeah, me either. It was just the battle of the mid. It is kind of funny that the Cowboys, like these last few years, have kind of been mid when they do get to play the Commanders and Giants every year.
Yeah. I mean, last year the Commanders were good, mind you, but
True.
the Giants haven't been good in
Is
a
Jaden
long
Daniels
time.
that good, bro?
I mean, I think he really is, honestly.
Like showing just how
But it's not even just Jaden Daniels, bro. This team is fucked up right now. Like, they just lost Ertz. The McLaurin's been dealing with injuries all year. Jaden Daniels been dealing with injuries all year. I mean, they got Tunzel, but outside of that, the offensive line's not great. Their defensive line kind of sucks. Like, Marshawn Lattimore fell off a cliff and then tore his ACL. Like, just a rough season, bro.
Yeah, we can go ahead and move on from that game. And then another game we can kind of talk about for a little bit, the Bears versus the Browns. Myles Garrett gets another sack. He's half a sack under the record because they ended up calling it a half sack.
Jesus.
He's definitely going to break the record with how many games are left? 3? Yeah,
Yeah, 3
he
games
he
left.
needs 1 sack
Who
in
do they
3
play again
games.
this week? They play the Bills.
That's
Imagine
gonna be a hard sack.
your record-breaking sack is on Josh Allen. I mean,
He
that's a
deserves
hard
it.
That's a hard quarterback sack, though. He's gonna have a rough game, or not a rough game, but he's gonna have to earn it this game.
Jordan, run! But dude, honestly, I'm a Bear fan, bro. I really like the Bears, bro.
Bro, so I know I picked the Browns in this game, but obviously I didn't actually think the Browns were gonna win. It was another reach, just praying.
Yeah.
But like 31-3, did not expect that at all. Like the
Yeah.
Browns defense has kind of collapsed the last couple of weeks.
We're going to move on to my favorite game of the week. My favorite quarterback. I've been saying this guy's a stud.
Oh yeah, you've been
Tyler Shuck, and I've been shitting on Bryce Young. Bryce Young's mid, bro. Tyler Shuck, best quarterback
So
of
you're
the
just
class.
switching up completely now. You used to glaze Bryce Young and shit on Tyler Shuck, and now that
No, here's the thing. Tyler Shuck has my respect forever, bro.
Tyler Shuck is good, bro. I've been saying it.
Yeah.
I said it when he was drafted, and nobody fucking believed me.
You know what?
Nobody believed
He's
me.
still 27 years old, or like
Bro,
he's 26, I
the
think.
experienced college quarterbacks are always the best ones out of the draft.
But
class.
I'm not actually shitting on Bryce Young. I still like Bryce Young a lot, but semi-choke it for
Honestly,
him as well.
It probably would have been better for the Bucks if the Panthers won because Bryce Young plays his best after everybody starts shitting on him for having a bad game.
That is pretty funny. Yeah,
He refuses
dude.
to have 2 good
Tyler
games in a row.
Shuck, you beat us, bro. Will you just go and beat the Saints? It was kind of like Kirk Cousins being like, "Oh, go win the division, Baker."
Right after beating
Tyler
him.
Shuck did that. He's like, "Hey, go win the division. I got you next week, bro."
Exactly.
I love Tyler Shuck. Yeah, I might buy his jersey just because of that, bro.
Bro, he's good.
I don't know about all
He's
that.
the next Josh Allen.
He's not the next Josh
He's the
Allen.
next Josh Allen, bro.
Lions Rams, dude. Are the Lions
Wait,
fucked?
Man, he's the next Josh Allen, but you know who the next Mahomes is that's going to
Kill him.
stop him from ever getting through the playoffs? JJ McCarthy.
Oh, that's funny. I did text you, bro. I dead ass think there's a chance Caleb and Ben Johnson could be like the next powerhouse.
Oh, easily.
Ben Johnson, like the fact that the Bears are 10-4 right now.
Ridiculous.
That roster's not that good, bro.
Yeah, they've had a pretty fortunate schedule, but they're also in the NFC North.
But I'm saying just how well coached they are. That
No,
co-
I
it's
agree.
it's like Vrabel. Like you know me, I've been a Vrabel guy forever. I told you when Tennessee fired him years ago, I was like, that's retarded. Like
I think everybody kind of knew that.
everybody
except for
kind of knew,
Tennessee.
and I was hot on Vrabel coming in. I was like, Patriots are gonna be good this year. I don't think I was super hot. I don't think I had them as a playoff team, but Vrabel, bro, like
I think also they took like the perfect approach to this season. They got their new offensive guy. They built in the trenches, and their run game has been absolutely ridiculous all year.
True. But yeah, the Rams might be cooked. We're gonna, dig deeper, kind of just
The
in all
Rams
the
might be
playoffs.
cooked?
Sorry, the Lions might be cooked.
Oh yeah, the Lions might be cooked.
I had a
Yeah,
shot.
Rams Lions, bro. Holy shit. Shout out Puka and Amonra, by the way.
Stafford
alive in
Stafford finally beat the Lions. His
I
first
know.
win against the Lions, bro.
It was time. I told you he was due. That's the only reason I picked the Rams. Not the only reason. I think they're a better team, but the deciding factor.
It is funny that Jared Goff has outplayed Stafford like every game they played
Jared Goff had a
against.
great, bro, this Lions defense is like bad, bro. They're
Yeah,
super injured right now. Their secondary's torn to shreds, and like since literally like the first 3 weeks, they've been one of the worst defenses in the league. Like it's bad.
Dude, and
Even if they make the
we're not
playoffs,
Aaron Glenn guys, but man,
I don't think Aaron Glenn did much of a better job last year. They had the same problem last year. Their defense was super injured and got shitty by the end of the season. They let the Commanders drop like 45 on them in the playoffs.
true.
I think it's kind of similar to last season. The Lions, they have a path to get to the playoffs, but if they do get there, how are they going to compete with some of these teams in the NFC with no defense?
Is Stafford still MVP, or do you think Josh Allen has it now?
I want it to go to Stafford, bro.
I think Josh Allen's the Vegas front runner. I can look that up real
He
quick.
probably is. They want to give it to guys like Allen.
Yeah, my shit's not working. But next game, Colts Seahawks. Philip
bro.
Rivers return,
He
bro.
almost had it, dude. He almost had it. Honestly, they could have had it if the Colts special teams didn't give up that final kick return to the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Literally, it took 2 passing plays, and they were in field goal range for Jason
Hey,
Myers.
shout out, Sam Darnold had a
Also,
comeback,
I
bro.
know Saints fans were pissed watching Blake Grupe hit a 60-yard potentially win the game, bro. Like,
I know.
you couldn't hit a single kick for the Saints ever. Everybody was calling you a Fed and an agent, and then you go hit a 60-yarder.
Maybe he was a Fed. Maybe he's been a Colts fan his whole life, bro.
But honestly, Phillip Rivers, we talked about it. Like, he looked super antsy, just didn't look ready. But
Bro needs to lose some weight.
I mean, I don't.
I don't think he actually.
Even whenever he was in the league, he was never running away from people, anyways. Like, but I think he got hit a couple times. I think he'll be more prepared next week, but he's not going to have a very good matchup next week. I mean, I wouldn't say the 49ers defense has been kind of mid this year, but the Seahawks have one of the best defenses in the league. Next week, they're going to have to play against one of the best coach defenses in the league. So, rough stretch of games for him coming back to the NFL.
It's going to be interesting. And the next game.
Seahawks, by the way, I think they only kicked field goals all game. I don't think they scored a single touchdown.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, how many points do they have? 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, they kicked 6 field goals.
Sam Darnold, bro.
I know.
It kind of look like you're wearing a Sam Darnold jersey.
I am wearing a Sam Darnold jersey.
Man, Maddox, Packers Broncos. You're a big Packers guy.
Holy choke fest from LaFleur.
It was funny. It's like you're a Packers glazer, and I'm a Packers. I kind of don't fuck with the Packers, or not that, but I think they're a little overrated, and vice versa with the Broncos. So this was kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, this was kind of just a LaFleur choke fest in my mind. You had a 2-possession lead.
I don't know, fucking dude. Jordan Love had a bad interception at the end.
Yeah, but I just think, bro, like, you have a 2-possession lead, bro. There's no reason you should lose this game. Like, this game should not have been lost by the Chargers. But
You still think Sean Payton's a shitty coach, or do you think he's a good coach?
I mean, he's growing on me. I just don't like the Broncos offense, man. But this was a good game from them. I mean,
Well, next have 4 tuds, bro.
Micah going out helped them a lot, too. But,
So sad, bro.
I mean, if Micah stays in the game the whole time.
Micah, come on the podcast. We love you, bro.
The 2-possession lead if Micah goes out of the game, who knows? I mean, the Broncos did outperform them in the fourth quarter for sure. But, I mean, I like the Broncos. Don't get me wrong. I think the Broncos are a top 3 team in the NFL. I just don't think they're the best team in the league.
I didn't think the Packers. Oh, I do have the Packers in my top 10. Sorry, I exited.
I don't even have the Packers in my top 10.
Actually? Dang.
Them losing if they still had Micah, I'd still probably keep them there.
Titans 49ers, do you have anything else to say besides that sick Jeffrey Simmons touchdown?
Jeffrey Simmons sick touchdown. Cam Ward made some crazy plays this game that will never be seen because his receivers don't know how to catch the ball. So sorry about that, Cam Ward. But Cam Ward, I'm seeing the flashes, bro. Don't worry. I'm ready for you to ball out and make the playoffs next season.
I'm rooting for him. Next game, the game dude, their division's tough, bro.
I mean, if Cam Ward can start figuring out, that's gonna be a crazy division.
It's crazy. That was like the worst division. Now it might be the best next year if he does. Next game, the game we were at.
The greatest quarterback to ever touch football.
Brandon Aubrey.
Who's Brandon Aubrey? I think.
And he had a first down, bro.
I don't know if I've said this on the show yet, by the way. When we talk about the best kickers, everybody talks about Brandon Aubrey, Cam Little, Cameron Dicker, Boswell. Why the fuck does Will Reicher's name never get thrown in there? He's missed 2 kicks all season that both hit camera wires. He's literally money from 50+. He might be the most clutch kicker in the league, bro. If there's a will, there's a way is what they like to say. Bars. Shout out Will Reicher, bro. I noticed you. I promise, bro. And the Vikings noticed you. Casuals don't understand. He's the best.
Does Chase McLaughlin had the NFL record for the farthest field goal in an outdoor stadium?
He does.
Will Riker?
No, you said does.
Oh,
Chase
so I
McLaughlin.
fucked up. I meant to say Will Riker. Sorry.
But has Chase McLaughlin missed field goals this season that haven't hit camera wires? He has.
Well, the NFL technically said that's not true. So.
No, they said that they won't take it off of his stats. They didn't say it wasn't true.
You know the NFL. I don't. But either way, this game was electric. We
JJ
were there.
McCarthy's the best quarterback ever. He's gonna win the Vikings the Super Bowl, bro. I'm
That bought you in, bro.
I mean, no, he's the
Wait,
GOAT.
shout out Matt. Matt, we were there with Matt. We all had a great time.
Yep, it was a great. So
So
second
fun.
play of the game, we turned the ball over, and in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, we lost. Cool. And then same drive, I believe, on the opening drive was the fake field goal, Brandon
That was
Aubrey.
sick, bro.
And then I was like, yeah, we fucking lost. That's great.
So it's funny is you and Matt were like not that like I'm a Brandon Aubrey fan and I'm like I'm not a fucking diehard Vikings fan. I'm rooting for
Yeah.
him, but like I'm there as an NFL fan, so I was like, guys, that was fucking sick.
No, I even told you I was like, yeah, that was sick, but right now it wasn't. Like I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
But then after the game, we won, so it's like I'm able to look back and be
Yeah,
like,
that was the first thing you said when we were walking away. You're like, now that we won, that Brandon Aubrey
Yeah.
shit was now sick.
But no, JJ.
But
JJ had a great
He
game,
fucking
bro.
sucked after that.
Yeah, two missed kicks. I'm telling you, it was in the stars for us to win that game.
It was.
Just like it's gonna be in the stars for us to win the Super Bowl next year. I'm telling you,
Matt's the good luck.
Baker
You're the
better-
good luck charm, brother.
Baker
2-0
better
with
win
you.
his ring this year, Lennon, because he's not getting through JJ ever.
You're so funny.
He's the GOAT. Really good game from JJ, bro. He's like 6-1 touchdown interceptions over the last few weeks. Has like 500 passing yards, bro. The one thing that is pissing me the fuck off is how come when you throw it to Jalen Naylor, you're goated? How come when you throw it to T.J. Hawkinson, you're goated? But for whatever reason, you're either overthrowing Justin Jefferson or he's dropping the ball.
Yeah, we gotta get that
We have a
figured
top
out.
3 receiver in the league, and he's the only receiver on the roster that is not clicking with the quarterback.
They just got to build a connection. I know Justin Jefferson's the kind of guy, kind of teammate. He's gonna build that connection. I think
hope so.
next year,
There's trade rumors going for a while. He might not even get 1,000 yards this year, bro. Like,
fuck yeah, he's not on pace, bro.
no, he is on pace. He needs like 60 yards a game, but it's like he's had multiple games where he didn't get 60 yards this
Dude,
year.
if he doesn't get 1,000 yards, that'd be so sad. But last game and the thumb.
I love you, JJ
the
McCarthy. They
thumbnail
were ready to
slash
give up on
title
you, by
of
the
this
way.
video. Tua, get the fuck out of here. Do you think this does show that they're sticking with
I think
McDaniels?
so. I told you that I would rather see
Yep.
McDaniels get to try
And
to
I
be a
agree.
quarterback. But it is crazy. There were a few weeks where you were like, I want to see Quinn Ewers, and I told you, it's like, bro, we're never, or not never, but I was like, this season, they're not going to bench Tua. It's just not going to happen. And then they get eliminated from playoffs. I think it's kind of like, if Tua wins that game, I don't think we see that happen, even if he played really bad, because they technically still have playoff hopes alive. The second they lose and have no playoff hopes, maybe it's like, fuck it, let's see what we got. Like,
Yeah, I think the locker room, I think the owner, I think the coach, I think
Yeah.
they're all done with Tua, bro.
And Tua said he wants to play in Jerusalem. But
Yeah.
they were undefeated after he said that till this week.
That is true, bro.
It's
I had to
kind
do something
of
with it.
sus.
But yeah, dude, the Steelers are probably winning this division, bro.
Bro, they were ready to give up on my go, JJ McCarthy, bro. I can't believe it. They were
They-
ready to give up on
They
him.
were ready, bro. Hey, that was so sick. I'm so happy. Like,
I was never ready.
so that pick, bro, like, it looked on TV, it looked a lot shittier in person. Like, it looked like more of a JJ fuck up in person.
I will say the way I think JJ fucked up was he tried to bat the ball down so it wouldn't get picked off.
and he hit
batted
it straight to him, bro.
So here's what I told you: is obviously it is JJ's fault partially. Like you shouldn't throw it directly at the defender in your face. But picks like that, I just view it.
But
more
it-
as a
it
very,
looked-
it's a very good defensive. Have you seen the other angle of the fake field goal yet? How they like literally could have had a touchdown
I
if
did
Brandon
see it.
Aubrey threw the ball. Crazy.
Coulda, shoulda,
He
woulda.
should have slung that bitch.
But I guess we can get into our picks for this week.
Let's do it. You got waters in there?
On break intermission because we don't edit. Thank God, you remember how shitty that was having to edit?
Maybe one day.
Fuck no.
No, one day when we have like 8 million subscribers. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not doing it though.
I mean, yeah, we'll just pay somebody else to do it, but
Dude, Ethan was so funny on your stream, bro.
I know, right? He has a very good streaming personality.
I wanted to keep talking shit to him just to like be, cause you know I always like that's
Yeah.
just funny for the stream, but I didn't want to like.
No, he would have known. He does it to me every
No,
time.
I know, but I didn't want to like maybe you know
No, he
make.
did- he
I didn't
did.
want to like make him insecure or something.
Yep,
It's
it
for
was
stream,
super
but no,
fun.
dude, he was so funny, dude.
Yeah.
Like he made Adrian laugh because I just had your stream playing while everybody's over, and Adrian, you just hear Mega Night.
No, and then when Adrian called me, that was the first thing he said.
Really?
Yeah, because I remember I was like, I swore he said that before he called me. How does he know? And then I realized they were watching the stream. But yeah, there will definitely be more in the future.
That's awesome. We still need to do our Madden stream, bro. You've been ducking.
I know. I mean, no, I'm not ducking.
You're ducking.
I did a Madden stream with Zach first because we were supposed to stream and then he forgot. So he was like, hey, I'll come over and we can do a stream.
Ducking.
Were you watching the Madden stream?
Uh-uh.
Bro, so we were doing a Hot One stream every time you scored. Every time you scored, you had to go up to the next level of sauce and eat it. I was literally shitting on Zach, by the way, like destroying him. I only had to eat 2 sauces. He had to eat like 6. Like it was 42-14, I think. But Matt came in my stream and was like, Logan will give you $10 if you eat the last dab right now. I was like, if you do it in gifted subs, maybe. And then Logan gifted me 2 subs on Twitch. So I eat. And it was like, I put a full dab on a chicken wing. And, bro, it was rough.
Dude, it's crazy. I got a decent amount of ads for you.
Really? It's crazy because I haven't turned all the way down.
I know. It was like every time I opened it, like played an addy minute. So hopefully you get paid from that, bro.
There's I literally make like 5 cents. It's kind of dumb. But so there's pre-rolls on Twitch.
No,
I know
that's
we're kind
awesome.
of getting off brand here. There's pre-rolls on Twitch, but if you don't run a certain amount of ads in a certain amount of time, even if you turn them off, it automatically runs them, and it's kind of annoying.
No, that's it. I think definitely, bro, like.
The thing is, I'd rather.
You do it every day, it's gonna stack.
But I would rather not run ads now, or especially the pre-rolls, because it's going to get people to click off the stream. I'd rather wait until I have people that are going to watch regardless, and that's the time you start running ads, because they're going to watch even if you have ads, and then you actually make money because there's actually people in your stream.
But your streams are entertaining, so I
Oh, yeah.
think it's good.
We're way off track, but yeah, check out Imagine Live on Twitch. Game picks for this week, week 16. Oh my God, we only have 3 weeks of regular season. It's crazy.
So sad.
It's very sad.
I know. It makes me. I just got so sad, bro.
I know.
And then we have to end the opening kickoff, which is so fun.
I know.
The opening kickoff makes watching football more fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wouldn't you agree?
I agree.
And then when Jay's finally out of college, maybe we have another full-time host. Who knows?
Be on one.
Who knows? All right, I went 10-6, putting my overall record at 142, 81-1. Maddox went 9-7, 125, 91, 98
That
and
record
1.
doesn't even sound that bad either.
It was it was like I think your record is about on par where you were last year.
Yeah.
It's just
You've
my
just been
record.
locked in.
I've been locked in, bro.
I think that's with all the losses we got for picking the Bucks too. You know what? It might have been because last year you picked the Bucks all season and I picked the Vikings all season. The Viking won fucking 14 games. That might be.
Yeah,
the
but
reason why.
what's funny is, you do the when like
I actually don't even think I picked the Vikings every week last year. I probably lost more games picking against the Vikings last year than I did picking them.
maybe. But either way, first Thursday night game of the week. Who we're rocking? Rams, Seahawks. Who'd you go with?
I did go with the Rams mainly just because, bro, they own Sam Darnold, bro. Sam
I agree.
Darnold's had a rough few weeks, and then he's going against his kryptonite. So
I would love to see him pull it off, though.
I would like it. I think the Rams are going to end up with the 1 seed in the NFC though, and if they lose this, it's going to be tough to do so. So I think they're going to win this game. No
Yeah.
Devontae Adams, so Puka's about to cook.
Yeah. Do the Lions want the Rams to win this or the Seahawks? Who do you think the Lions need to win this?
I don't think it really
It matters.
If they needed somebody to win it, probably the Seahawks. Or sorry, if they need somebody to lose it, the Seahawks.
Yeah.
But I don't think they would have to get the 7 seed, and I don't think the Seahawks are going to fall that
Perfect.
low.
The first Saturday game, we have 2 Saturday games.
Let's go, bro.
So put it. Oh yeah, and then we have. Oh my gosh, OU Friday night. 2 games. This weekend's gonna be peak, bro. Then Christmas next week.
Yep.
Holy
have
shit, life is
Thursday
good,
night
bro.
football, college football playoffs on Friday, NFL on Saturday, and then NFL on
Dude,
Sunday.
tomorrow I'm going out of town for work. Then you're telling me I have OU football. Then I have peak. But we got Eagles Commanders pretty much a lock.
Yeah, I got the Eagles. But if this spread is crazy, bro, I think the Commanders would cover it.
All right.
Honestly.
Then this next game, you said you knew who I was gonna pick.
Yeah.
And I said you didn't. Bears Packers. Who'd you pick?
You did not pick the Packers, bro. I picked the Packers.
I picked the Packers too.
That's crazy.
Just
bro.
kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
Ben Johnson on top. Caleb's running away with this division in this game, bro.
I
got
just
the
think
Bears.
I think without Micah being there, it's going to be tough for the Packers defense, especially because I just don't like their secondary.
And
very
it's
much.
at the Bears Stadium too.
Yeah, I just think I don't see how the Bears defense is going to slow down the run game specifically for the Packers.
Jordan Love's throwing 2 picks this game. Caleb's probably throwing 1. He's gonna have a 40%.
Yeah, he's going to throw another game-losing pick like he did last time.
Nah, Ben Johnson's gonna cook, bro.
I think he will cook. I think it'll be similar to last game. I think it'll be pretty high scoring, but
All right, we can get into those
12
are 2
12
Saturday
o'clock.
games, 12 o'clock games. Chargers Cowboys.
I actually took Dallas
I took Dallas as well.
mainly because I'm not super high on Dallas anymore. There was a certain point after they beat Kansas City and Philly, I did
Yeah.
think they were going to make a playoff push, but they've been struggling. I think it's more of just like the Chargers are just due for one of these losses because they're kind of getting away with these wins with a roster that's not super healthy and a pretty bad offensive line. I don't think they'll be able to get the run game going against Dallas, so it's going to come down to Herbert, who's been dealing with injuries all season. And I think the Chargers are really just due for a loss, so I picked Dallas.
Yeah, and the Cowboys are due for a win too. That's kind of what I was thinking as well. Next game, Vikings Giants, the battle of the handsome quarterbacks. You could
True. Hey, they said that Jackson.
say. Is this your
Dart
dream
what they
Eiffel
thought.
Tower?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
this is hot.
You went with
I'm
JJ.
Good, I'm good into this game. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I went with JJ too, bro. Man, I want him to like out Jackson Dart
Yep.
this game.
Here's my thing. the whole rest of the season this applies. I genuinely don't care if we drop games as long as JJ plays good. Like, that's really all that matters to me. I just need JJ.
I love that you
I need
become
him
a
to keep showing
full
promise.
JJ Glazer, bro.
I mean, I was already a Glazer before the season. There was a little rough patch this season where I wasn't not glazing him, but I guess it just like it hurt.
You
my
were
heart.
like, you were just like, please, I don't be. You were like,
it just
please
hurt
don't
my
be bad.
It hurt my heart, you
Yeah.
know. But even before the season, like I'm sure if we went back to episode 1, we would just hear me glazing the shit out of bro. He's my king. He might be. He might have overtaken Teddy Bridgewater already as my favorite Vikings quarterback ever.
Dude, you did see him in person. You never saw Teddy Bridgewater in person.
Yeah, I was really young. when
That
Teddy
gritty
Bridgewater
into the
was
end
like
zone, bro.
that. Dude, so.
Did
bro,
you see where the interview where they were like, Coach told me not to do it,
Yeah.
but and then like he's so funny.
What really sucks is, bro, every play on that drive I was recording because that was the same drive where Jay Jettis caught the touchdown
Yeah.
and I got called back. And the one play I didn't record was that one.
Have you seen Matt's recording?
Yeah,
Where he's
with-
showing the middle and then JJ's
Yeah,
like
so-
out of frame.
So I wasn't recording, but I remember I was watching, and I'm watching Jordan Mason get stuffed, and
Same.
I was literally like pissed. Like I was like, "Are we
Same.
fucking kidding?"
Same.
And then I just hear everybody cheering. I'm like, or not cheering, I guess. There's a lot of Vikings fans, so there was some cheering.
Yeah.
And bro, I just look over and he's gritting into
Which, by the way, guys, literally there were skull chants in the stadium.
dude, it's so sick.
it
bro.
wasn't.
I mean,
so-
it wasn't like as
So if Minnesota's a 10 out of 10 loudness skull chant, we were getting like a 4 or 5.
yeah,
in
no,
Dallas.
it was good. But there
That's
were some
crazy.
Good skull chants, bro.
That's crazy.
Vikings fan travel hard, bro.
Bengals Dolphins. Did you pick the Bengals?
I did pick the Bengals, bro. I
got
don't
Quinn
think.
Ewers, bro. I got the Dolphins.
I just think I don't see how the Dolphins defense is gonna slow down Burrow, bro. He needs a bounce back game.
I
I
don't
think
see how
he'll
the
have it.
Bengals defense is gonna slow down Quinn Ewers.
I mean, I don't see how either, but this is Quinn Ewers' first NFL start. Bengals defense has actually not been terrible the last few weeks, so
Yeah, I picked the Dolphins honestly before, but now that Quinn Ewers is playing, bro,
You just
you
wanna
know
root
me.
for him?
I want to root for
hey,
Quinn
I
Ewers.
did put him in my game.
For no, it's funny. I hate me. I hate the fucking Longhorns so fucking
Yeah.
much.
But it's like Bijan too. Like you love Bijan, you know.
No, Bijan plays for the Falcons. I don't like Bijan. But when I'm watching, even Anahe, bro, we're watching him, and like I was glazing him the whole time. I was like, Anahe, we can't fucking tackle him. And then every time like he gets off the field, like let's say like Bijan has a sick play, he has to step off right
Yeah.
for a break. It's 1st and 10. They run out Tyler Algier. We stuff it second
Yeah.
teen. So, 2nd and 12.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I just said. And now their drive's cooked, right? So it's just crazy like how much he impacts their team. But we can just move on to the next game. Buccaneers, Panthers. I know you picked the fucking Panthers.
Yeah, I picked the Panthers.
Uh,
I want it to come down to a Week 18 matchup. That's what I want.
No.
That'd be so sick.
You should hope for your brother's mental health and sake we win.
I know. I'm hoping that y'all win Week 18, but
No.
I want Week 18 to matter. I don't want it to be all Teddy Bridgewater's playing.
No,
and throwing a bunch of interceptions.
Baker should sit on his fucking couch week 18 is what should happen.
But I think a part of me just doesn't want to watch Teddy Bridgewater suck.
That's pretty real.
But also, I just want, bro, Week 18 sometimes is so lame because half the games mean nothing and there's just a bunch of backups playing. Like,
True.
I want Week 18 to be thrilling.
Jet Saints.
I took the Saints.
I took the
Tyler
Saints as
Shuck's
well.
the best quarterback in the league,
Tyler Shuck.
other than JJ McCarthy.
Tyler Shuck's so good, bro.
He's the GOAT.
Bills Browns lock of the week.
Yeah, give me the Bills.
Chiefs Titans. Who'd you end up going with?
I did take the Chiefs, bro.
I took the Chiefs as well.
Even without Mahomes, they're still
That
out
defense is so good,
They're
bro.
still out rostered and they're still out coached, so I don't see how the Titans win this. But I want to see Cam Ward put up a good game.
Oh, right. This is the most interesting game of the week. 3:05. First game I got written down. Jaguars Broncos.
I did take the Broncos. These are two of like, or no, I don't hate the Broncos. I fucking hate the Jaguars. Dude.
Yeah.
I'm ready for them to get exposed, and this is the game it happens, bro.
I took the Jaguars.
Bro, you're like a Broncos dick rider.
Jaguars are gonna win, bro. Watch. I'm telling you, bro. Watch.
The Broncos are kind of due for a loss. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, and the Jaguars are coming off a hot
But
win,
the Texans
bro.
are gonna win the division, so this is gonna make it easier for them. Don't forget, everybody watching. I called the Texans winning the division. They were like 4-5, and the Colts were still 8-1. I want everybody to remember that.
Hey, you did. Falcons Cardinals.
I took the Falcons. I
took
mean,
the Falcons. As
I
well.
literally, no matter what the outcome of this game is, I won't be surprised.
Big Kirk goes wake up dripping like this.
Yeah.
325. Another lock. Fucking Raiders Texans.
Yeah, I took the Texans. Is it gonna piss you off if Kirk comes out and like throws 10 interceptions and sucks ass against the Cardinals after beating y'all?
Wouldn't shock me, bro.
But is it gonna would that make you mad?
No, honestly, like it would just be like just
It
give me.
sums
More.
y'all.
It's just more like, oh, Todd Bowles sucks. Wow,
Yeah,
shocker,
true.
dude.
But so does Gannon, bro. They've allowed 40 points like 4 weeks in a row or something ridiculous. The Cardinals, bro. Like the fact that he still has a job is almost as stupid as Todd Bowles still, or might be more stupid than Todd Bowles still having a job.
Steelers Lions.
I took the Lions.
I took the Lions as well. Patriots Ravens.
I actually took Baltimore.
I took Baltimore too.
I just think, like we said,
The
we wanna
Bills-
see-
the
we wanna see
Bills-
Drake May play against
The
these
Bills
good
are
teams.
meant to win this division.
Yeah,
And then Lamar needs a win, bro.
Yeah, I think a part of me just really doesn't want to see the Steelers in the playoffs over the Ravens. I really don't want to see that. I want to watch Lamar in the playoffs. I don't want to watch Aaron
And
Rodgers.
did we both have the Steelers losing? Yeah, we both had the Steelers. Oh.
Yeah.
But I think,
This could be a good win
did
for
the
Baltimore.
Steelers sleep the Ravens?
I don't think so. I don't even know if they played twice. Unless they played early in the season, but I don't think they swept them. They lost their most recent matchup.
And then Phillip Rivers, Monday night, baby. Is he upsetting the 49ers?
No.
Fuck
No.
no. Yeah, I agree.
Dude. He comes back and has to go against the Colts and then the Niners. That's just rough. I want to see a shootout.
It's not, dude.
I
It's
want
going
to
to
watch
be a
Phillip
massacre,
Rivers
bro.
just slinging
It's gonna be
everywhere.
and remember, you know what is funny? Remember when everybody was like, "Oh, Mac Jones is so much." You know, Brock Purdy's 7-1 this season.
Yeah, bro. He's so good.
He's so good.
I want to see what the spread is.
And did you see the shit where he pump faked after, and they asked him about it?
Yeah, he's like, that was stupid. And he apologized to the guy right after.
And I'm like, that's why I love Brock Purdy, cause like, you know, like he was he's such a good guy. Did you see the video where the dad was like, "Hey,
And the
can you say
Niners
hi?"
the Niners are favored by 12.5.
That's crazy.
Jeez. I was hoping it would be like 4 and like that's a lock. But that's 12.5. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they covered that, but that's not a lock. Sorry, what were you saying there? Go ahead.
I love Brock Purdy. Oh, the dad who recorded Brock Purdy. He's like, "Hey, said something. Say hi to the high school." He's like, "Hey, Brock's like, what's up?" He's like, "Say who's your daddy." Brock's
I did see that.
"I'm not saying that."
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
I know, I agree. Let's get into our top 10.
Yep.
You want to go first or second? What are you feeling?
I can go first.
All right.
Honorable mentions go to the Packers and the Eagles. It's hard to put these teams in here this week. There's just too many good teams. I think if Micah didn't get hurt, they would have stayed in the top 10, but that team takes a significant drop, losing their best player. Number 10, I have the Chargers. Like I said, I don't think they're going to make a playoff push. They're super injured on the offensive line. I think it's going to be rough for them at the end of the season, but they've won some big games, and I think they've earned their spot in the top 10. Number 9, I have the Jags, bro. I'm sick of putting this team on the top 10, so I can't wait for them to just get smoked by the Broncos this week so everybody can see how fraudulent this team is. With that being said, at 8, I have the Texans. I don't care if the record's worse, bro. The Texans are better than the Jaguars. Everybody can lick me if you disagree. Number 7, maybe a little bit low, but every team I have above them does have the same record or better. I have the Bears at 7. I just personally think all these teams above them are better. Number 6, I have the 49ers. Brock Purdy's playing lights out. They have a very well-coached defense, although they're not playing super well defensively. I think come playoffs, this is going to be a tough team to play against for sure. Number 5, I have Seattle. They moved down a few spots for me this week because, bro, you couldn't score a touchdown on the Colts. You needed a game-winning field goal to beat Phillip Rivers in his first game in 5 years. That's kind of inexcusable in my opinion. Number 4, I have Buffalo coming off a big win against the Patriots, but I do still have the Patriots above them at 11-3. They still have a better record. They split the series. The Patriots have been balling out this year. Number 2, I have Denver. And number 1, I have the Rams. The Rams are the best team in the league. Denver's not changing my mind.
We have very, very similar lists.
Yeah,
very similar.
But I know you got the Broncos at 1 because you're a Glazer.
Yeah, at number 10, I got the Packers. You do not have them there, but they just barely make it. At number 9, I have the Jaguars. And then at number 8, who you do not have, is just for the Texans over me, is the Chargers. They have a great record. They're winning. They're winning good
I had the
football
Chargers
games.
at 10.
Okay, you did have the Chargers at 10. Okay, bet. And then
So Texans aren't even on your list.
Texans are not on my list. They are my honorable mention as well as the Buccaneers. At number 7, just like you, I have the Bears.
Yep.
At number 6, just like you, I have the 49ers. At number 5, unlike you, I had the Bills, and I had the Seahawks above them.
That's fair.
I think
That's
it was
fair.
I think it was literally record wise is the only reason.
Yeah.
And then at number 3, I had the Patriots.
They're just refuses to get creative, bro.
Number 2, I have the Rams, and number 1, easily the best team in the NFL is the Broncos. You're just a D1.
I hope we get a Rams Broncos Super Bowl and we could put as much money as you
No,
want in it as
bro.
possible.
No, fuck no. I want Rams Bills, bro.
I know, but if
Baker's not in the Super Bowl, I want Rams.
bro, if we
Bills.
get Rams Broncos Super Bowl, we name a dollar amount, bro, and I will bet you that the Rams win, bro. I'll bet you $1,000 that the Rams beat the Broncos in the Super Bowl.
I wouldn't bet $1,000 on the Super Bowl, bro. Then I would watch the Super Bowl and be sad after. That's just
Yeah, because the Rams would win because they're a better team. Did you want to pull up the playoff
Yeah.
picture and shit?
Okay. Conference. Okay, so teams, we'll just start off with the AFC. There's only 9 teams in contention right now. The Ravens at 7-7, and they're in contention with the Steelers at 8-6. So that one's give or take, bro.
Yeah.
The Colts are Colts are the next at 8-6, and they're competing with the 10-4 Jaguars. They're not winning this division anymore, so they're hoping
they
for
would
a
need
wild spot.
spot.
And who the teams above them are the Texans at 9-5, and then the Bills at 10-4, and the Chargers at 10-4. The
Yeah.
Colts are out, bro. The Colts
They're
are not
cooked, bro.
If they win this week, I think they're definitely they're probably cooked. The Texans at 7. Who did the Texans play this week again?
The Texans play the Raiders. You have a freebie.
freebie, bro. They're going to the 10 wins. The Chargers might lose. The Bills have a tougher schedule. The Bills are good. They're probably going to win the division. The Chargers are probably good for playoffs. But yeah, I think the 7 teams right now are. I think the teams are set. Besides Ravens, Steelers, it's going to be Ravens or Steelers, Texans, Bills, Chargers, Jaguars, Patriots, Broncos.
Yeah, I think so too. No Chiefs, bro. Like, that's just so crazy. They made the playoffs 10 years in a row.
There's a chance, dude. That's what we were saying before this. If Josh Allen goes to a playoff run without Joe Burrow, Lamar,
or
Mahomes, no excuse.
No excuse.
No
But I'm
excuse.
telling you, I could see them losing in Denver in a playoff game.
Okay, so the NFC is a little bit more convoluted. So the Dallas Cowboys' really only realistic approach at this point is to win the division. For that to happen,
They have like a 1% chance.
they have to win out. The Eagles have to lose out.
Yeah.
So, and who do the Eagles play?
The Eagles play the Commies.
Yeah, with no Jaden Daniels. So I think if the Eagles win, they clinch their division, which is crazy. So Dallas is probably. Then you have the Commanders, probably not going to get a wild card where they're at right now. Sorry, the Panthers. Jesus, the Panthers are 7-7.
Definitely not getting a wild
Probably
card.
not getting a wild card
I
where
don't even
they're
know
at.
if it's possible for them to get a wild card. The max they could finish as 10-7.
Well, I mean the Lions are barely. I mean it's
No, but I'm saying all right, yeah, I guess because the 49ers and Seahawks are getting
because
one.
realistic the Packers and Lions maybe.
Wait,
both,
no, hang on. The most they could finish is 10-7. Assuming the Rams win the division, the Seahawks, the 49ers, and the Bears all already have 10 wins. So they're literally not getting a wild card spot. They have to win the division.
True. So same with the Bucks. So whoever wins that division is in. The other person is relatively out. Then you have. So these are the teams. So basically, it's how we were saying. Cowboys. We're just gonna go ahead and assume the Cowboys are out. They're technically not, but man. So you have the Panthers or the Bucks, and then you have Detroit is first out. Then you have Green Bay. So yeah, dude. Oh, fuck.
Dude.
I
hate to be
Dude,
a
the Lions are
hater.
rooting for Bears so hard right now, bro.
Yeah, I hate to be a hater, bro, but I could see the Lions passing the Bears, bro. I don't think it will happen, but what are the other wild card teams? You have the Bears, the Niners and the Seahawks.
So
bro.
I mean, dude, the Seattle's in. They're in the playoffs. They have 11 wins.
I don't think they've clinched it though. I mean, if they lose out and the Lions win out, what's the Lions record right now?
Yeah, I mean
What's
they're
the
tied.
Lions
They're
record right
tied.
now?
They'd be tied.
Maybe tied. I mean, I don't even know who would have the tiebreaker there. I don't think they played this season.
Crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
So it's
the
like,
NFC's weird right now,
dude.
man.
So that's why I'm
The
saying
NFC
Detroit.
is so stacked.
And who does Detroit play?
Detroit. I think we both picked. They play the Steelers, so they have a decent matchup. I think they could easily beat the Steelers at home.
If they lose,
They're, pretty much out.
they lose, Packers win, it's gonna be really rough for them.
Yeah, or if whichever team wins. Honestly, I mean, it doesn't really. If they lose, it's not going to help them much either way.
Or dude, if they win, if Lions win, Bears win,
they could pass the Packers.
yeah, they could pass the Packers,
That's
and
true.
Packers are out, bro.
That is true.
Dude, there's gonna be an NFC. There's gonna be 2 NFC teams because the Panthers and the Bucks can play and compete with a lot of these NFC teams. You've seen Carolina beat the Rams. You've seen the Bucks beat Seattle, right? And then not even Detroit or the Packers are gonna be out too. And
The
wow,
7 seed in the NFC is probably going to have 11 wins,
that's insane, dude.
and the Bucks are going to be in the 4 seed at 9-8.
Nah, we're going 10-7, bro. Now we'll be 9-8 because we won't have to try it. We'll play Teddy. No, we'll play Teddy Bridgewater
week
week
18?
18. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
that's what's going to
Hopefully
happen.
Seattle beats.
Y'all play Miami in between
Yeah.
those 2 games, right?
And now Quinn Ewers is playing. Oh, dude, if we fucking Quinn Ewers is gonna fucking dot us up, bro.
Quinn Ewers going to have his legacy game.
No, Quinn Ewers is gonna get his starting job
Hey,
next season
I
against
took
us,
Quinn
bro.
Ewers to get a rushing touchdown in my life-changing parlay, so hopefully I see that. this
Yeah,
week.
that's good. That's just so you know, that's gonna cook you. He don't be running.
Well, it's also like a 2000x parlay, so I don't think that's gonna be the only thing that cooks me.
Yeah, but what if it's on
QB
on
sneak.
next year? He won't QB sneak, bro. He's not a QB sneaker.
Watch, just wait.
Just wait.
They couldn't do it with Tua, so it isn't the package, but they can do it with a young guy.
True. Poor Zach Wilson,
You
bro.
don't have to be a rusher to get scrambling. He could catch one.
Poor Zach Wilson, bro. Yeah, this NFL season's crazy.
I know. It sucks
Okay.
because the Colts were like the crazy team.
Okay,
this year, and
so
they're just cooked.
I think we pretty much we have our 7 for the AFC.
Yeah.
We said that. Who do you think
Dude, I
is
don't know
out
if-
for the NFC if you had to guess?
I don't know if Detroit can get in, bro.
But you have
I
the
don't
Packers
think-
losing. You had the Packers. Sorry,
I had the Packers.
sorry. You have the
winning.
Bears losing, and the Lions are gonna play the Bears again. So if the Bears lose, then the Lions
Who
can beat the
I wonder
Bears.
I need to see who else the Bears play this season. Let me pull that up.
Yeah, who's their game next week? Is it crucial? I think it's another tough game, bro. I think it's y'all. Maddox, I think it's y'all. No, y'all play the Lions next week. Y'all have a chance to eliminate the Lions from the playoffs next week. I was looking at
Where
that.
could go to do it? They play the Bears play the Niners, bro.
I think y'all play the Lions next week. Look that up.
I think we do.
Dude, fuck yeah. JJ McCarthy, bro, needs to eliminate.
Yeah, we do.
Dude,
We play them on Christmas.
Oh my gosh. Dude, Maddox.
Bro, but listen, the Bears have Green Bay, San Fran, and Detroit back to back to back.
And what sucks is
That's a rough
they
finish.
should right now be kind of comfortable.
They should
just
beat the
with
Packers realistically.
But I'm
With no
saying
Micah.
like they should feel comfortable being a 10-win team.
But it's just like the
NFC's too good, bro.
Too good, bro. That's crazy, bro. This could have been our fucking division this year, bro. Fuck that. That's so fucking.
If y'all had Sam Darnold, do you think?
Yeah, I think also if JJ could have been healthy all year, maybe not win the division, obviously, but I think we could still be contending right now. I think we dropped a couple game with wins that we should.
Okay,
have dropped.
JJ never gets hurt. Kevin O'Connell realizes he needs to simplize things a little earlier. What's y'all's record?
I think we could have gotten 10 wins.
But like, so y'all are still
But
probably
we
out.
still,
Y'all
yeah,
are still probably
there's
out.
a good chance we don't make it. But also, some of those wins could have been against Green Bay.
Division, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers.
Like
let's just say Aaron Rodgers would have came to Minnesota. That was a big rumor.
No, we're cooked.
You don't think y'all would be?
I think it would be 9-8, maybe.
Would y'all be better than right now?
I think our record might be pretty similar right now.
Y'all would be like on the playoff hunt, maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, that's assuming he stays healthy all year. I think the games with wins kind of screwed us over this year. I think JJ not getting to develop as fast because he missed as many games as he didn't help us all year. Like,
Dude, do you think the Chiefs are going to pay somebody a bag next year to play 4 games?
I don't
They
think they'll pay
need
somebody
to.
a bag. I
They
think,
need to, bro.
but
like,
it won't be a
bro,
bag.
pay Mac, dude. Trade a third for Mac Jones, bro.
Like, that's fine, but I'm saying they're not gonna pay somebody a bag. Like,
Sure, I would trade a third. Like, fuck, like you got.
I don't even think they would have to give up a third for Mac Jones.
What do you think? They have to give like a 5th
4th, 5th.
for a backup? That's pretty
think
good.
that's
That's good
worth it.
value, bro. That
Yeah.
is great value. Bucky Irving was a 4th round pick. You know.
Your homework. Not Carson Wentz. Don't do that.
Yeah, not Carson. You learned that the hard way.
I'm trying to think, what other good backups are there?
So do you think the Bears? Okay, so that's why I was asking. You think the Bears are cooked then? Because
I don't think they're cooked. I just think anything could
is
happen.
that the team that's out for you then for the NFC?
If I had to pick, who does Detroit?
And then you have
Detroit has. They have the Steelers and they have the Vikings. Who do they have week 18? Don't they play the Bears week 18?
Yeah, that's gonna be peak, bro.
No, the Lions are out because J.J. McCarthy's gonna beat them.
Yeah.
I think the Lions are out.
Fuck
Hey,
yeah, dude.
The Vikings are season enders, bro. That's what we do. We ended the Cowboy seasons. We're gonna end the Lions season. Like, it's just what we do.
Dude, and I think JJ has less pressure on him now that he doesn't have like.
And bro, the Lions defense is ass. It is kind of crazy though that me and all the other Vikings fans, like by week 3, were like, "Hey, can we simplify the offense for JJ?" And it took Kevin O'Connell till like week fucking 12 to figure that out. Like,
I
make
know.
me the head coach, bro. Fuck you, Kevin O'Connell. Not actually, I love him, but fuck, like how did it take you that long? I swear,
I love
until he
JJ,
said
bro.
that, I hadn't seen JJ ever throw a slant route to Justin Jefferson until he said that. And
I love JJ, bro.
I'm telling you, bro, he's gonna win the Vikings a Super Bowl.
If he never wins the Vikings Super Bowl, you'd be so depressed.
I mean, no, because like realistically, like a lot of people don't ever.
Justin
consider
Herbert
to
has
win
never
Super
won the
Bowl.
Chargers Super Bowl, you know.
Yeah, but JJ's better.
That's just a
He's only in one season. Just give him a while, and you'll figure it out.
dude.
He has the same amount of playoff wins as Justin Herbert.
That is facts, and no, actually more. Justin Herbert never won a fucking college playoff game.
True.
JJ won multiple.
JJ has more national championships than a lot of players in the league.
Yeah, but so does Tua.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, dude. Do you feel bad? So the Tua shit gonna be the most dead cap ever. So Russell Wilson was the most dead cap ever, and it's like double is what they had.
That's
to say
assuming they cut
guaranteed.
him.
Well, what else do you do? Keep him as a backup?
I get. But I'm
They-
assuming
they're-
if
them
Quinn
bitching-
Ewers doesn't
Them putting
ball,
him at third string is saying we're done with you, Tua.
I guess, yeah. But yeah, somebody's gonna trade for him.
And then what you do is you see if Quinn Ewers is good, and if not, you. But like, why
But
don't
what do you do if he's not good?
you draft or you?
But they're not gonna have a super high
You draft,
pick,
you
though.
draft, or you go for a Daniel Jones, like one of those kind of guys. Not Daniel Jones,
But
but
I just don't see how many free agent quarterbacks are there even gonna be this offseason.
there's gonna be a few.
Aaron Rodgers, Daniel Jones. I can't think of any other quarterbacks on contract years.
It's gonna be somebody like that, or they draft somebody. They'll have a good.
Or
ass-
if they trade Tua, they could get draft picks.
Yeah, dude.
Stafford retires and Tua gets to go live out live out his legacy in a McVay offense.
I think, dude.
But
Like,
McVay could cook with
so
Tua.
did you see?
McVay could.
Did
cook
you
with
see
Tua.
him and Jalen Ramsey post game that everybody was shitting on Tua for?
Mm-mm.
So after the game, Tua was the last Dolphins player still on the field, and he was like talking to Jalen Ramsey, sitting there like laughing hard as fuck, like joking around, and everybody's like,
I don't think that's that serious.
but I know, but JJ Watt talked about it. He's like, I'm gonna sound like the old head. He's like, you're the leader of this team, the highest paid player. Your team just got eliminated from playoffs, and you play like shit, and you're not in the locker room.
Yeah, I guess
You know what I'm saying? And you're out there
the
laughing
not being in
about
the
it.
locker room. Like, I don't care that you're laughing after a loss and like chopping it up with somebody like your friends
Last
with.
person in the locker room.
But you should be in the locker room with your team.
Fuck Tua, bro.
Hey, I was a Tua hater first.
Ever
But-
since he said that one comment.
No, bro, I was hating on Tua like 2 seasons ago, bro. You're new to the show.
I know, it just sucks after.
But here's the thing. I'm not if there's anything I've learned from the last couple of seasons, bro, I'm not giving up on any quarterback until,
Bro,
like,
I just think Tua's, and I've been saying this, it's just like Tua is, and it was funny. So there was a thing that it's like Tua's just been playing as long as possible to get that money, and he's just literally been playing like, that's why he isn't throwing Hail Marys and he's just going down and shit, because he's literally just finessing, getting the most money possible.
I don't think so.
That's what some people
I
think.
think we're going to see Tua go to a different offense and be pretty good.
I think he's probably done in the NFL, bro.
Dude, fuck no, dude.
What
Fuck
team could he
no.
realistically go to, bro? Like, what team, like...
The Rams, the Steelers.
I don't think Stafford's done after this year, bro.
I mean, even if he gets to sit under Stafford for a year, if there's nowhere for him to land, it might as well be a backup for a year under Stafford and learn, bro. You go to the Steelers. You could go to I mean, if the Colts don't resign Daniel Jones,
How many quarterbacks in the NFL right now are better than Tua?
probably like 20.
I think there's probably like 30, bro.
Bro, he's not a bottom 2 quarterback.
I think there's multiple backups.
As of right now, he's
than him.
better than Cam Ward. Would I rather have Cam Ward on my team? Yes.
Is he?
Are we saying?
Is he?
Hang on. Are we saying?
Cam Ward's made
Hang
some
on. Are we saying who would we rather have on our roster, or who is a better quarterback?
right now.
Who's better right now?
Okay.
Tua is better than Cam Ward.
So let's just
Tua is better than Shador Sanders.
okay. So let's just say this: Matthew Stafford.
He could go to the Raiders.
Yeah, I bet his career is cooked if he goes right.
I mean, he is cooked, but I could see them doing it, bro.
Kyler's gonna be on a new team next year, bro.
Yeah, probably. And it's not going to be the Saints. I was going to be wrong because Tyler Shucks.
That's what somebody said. Like,
Kyler might be a Jet.
no, that's what they said is what if they did a trade to a Kyler. The Cardinals get rid of Kyler, take on a little money. The Dolphins get rid of a pick or
Tua's
so.
going to be worse off on the Cardinals, bro.
Exactly, but then the Dolphins like get rid of it a little bit, and the Dolphins pay a pick or something.
Yeah.
Is probably what they'd have to do. Dude, and imagine fucking Kyler in a fucking Mike McDaniel's offense, bro.
I could see
Holy
Kyler
fuck.
on like the Jets too.
The Jets need a quarterback. Now the Jets are probably gonna draft a guy, bro.
I mean, probably, but imagine you can sign a quarterback.
Bro,
and then use
I'm gonna
your
be so
5 first round
sad.
picks.
Fernando Mendoza is gonna go to like the Jets or the
And just
Raiders
suck
and
ass.
just suck ass, bro.
And I wonder what the Raiders are going to do about Geno because they paid him for 2 years. I mean,
Yeah, and they have a projected top 2 pick right now.
bro, you could trade that again. A lot.
I don't know. Do you think about what the Browns did
Yeah.
with the Jaguars?
Bro,
They
'cause
traded, still got Mason Graham
they got to
and a first
they got
the
the
next
5th
year.
overall. I mean, they could do that next year and actually draft an offensive lineman to help out Ashton Jeanty and then have an extra first round
It
pick for
sucked.
next
The
year.
Jaguars were good this year, bro, because that was a
I
good
know.
play by the Browns.
That was a good play by the Browns. Shout out the Rams, bro. They got the Falcons first round pick.
Dude, the Rams are so good, bro. Dude, I want them to trade. You know, I did that. I did a franchise
With
and
Burrow?
with Burrow, and I didn't make the playoffs once.
Yeah, Madden franchise's ass.
But you saw the fucking Super Bowl one with the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So far, I hate such a shit game. But I did beat you in Black Ops 2.
You didn't beat me. You tied me.
Shut up.
And then what happened when we played next? And you couldn't knife me.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
What does the word only mean?
It was funny. Every person I've asked about it though, all attest that it shouldn't be allowed.
Exactly. So you cheated and you still
But
only
I
tied
think
me.
it's only gamers who think that way. We're like, yeah, but I'm like, but it's in your ability. So I think it's my non-gamer brain.
It's your retard brain.
You ain't cheating.
It's the same part of your brain that thinks you could throw for 100 yards in an NFL
But
game.
I could. That's
Alright,
a fact.
And that's where we end the episode.
That's a fact.
We could literally argue.
That's what I wish.
We could argue for an hour about that.